Hey everyone, just figured I'd do a quick run through. I'm actually going to do a little bit of sound. Hopefully it comes through okay. I really don't know if it will. I've got the camera kind of right next to the amplifier here. Just figured I'd sort of do a quick run through of the Electro-Harmonix Cathedral Stereo Reverb pedal that I have. It's a reverb pedal I've been using for a while. I really like it. It has the different settings, and they kind of each have their own flavor. They're all still reverbs or versions of reverb. Sorry, zip tie's covering up a couple of them, but I'll move it so you can see them. Just figured I'd give you a run through of just sort of the feels you get. I'm not going to do a lot of playing here. I'm just sort of going to run some chords and give you a feel for each of the versions of reverb that come on here. It's full bypass pedal. Can run it through two areas. Again, full bypass. I'm running everything pretty much right at 50% except the blend, which is down at about 11 o'clock there, just so you're not getting too much of it. Just going to do mostly sort of a clean tone to it. I'm not going to turn off my amp. I'm having some problems with my levels. Anyway, your different versions of reverb. You've got Grail Spring, Accu-Spring, Hall, Room, Plate, Reverse, Grail Flurb, and Echo. All sort of, like I said, have their different flavor, but all very sort of nice sounding. Anyway, I'll just sort of go through the presets for you. I'll let you watch the buttons move down while I, hit a few chords here. So that was the Grail Spring. Here's the Accu-Spring. Here's the Hall. Room. Plate reverb. plate is a pretty sterile feel. This is your reverse reverb. Grail Flurb. And finally, Echo. Go through some of the preset tones here right now. Going backwards now, so this is Echo. Grail Flurb. Reverse. Plate. Again, these are presets. Room. Hall. AccuSpring. Oh wow, those weren't presets. I'm sorry. I'll go back to room here. Preset on Hall. AccuSpring preset. spring preset. Anyway, that's kind of all I got. I'm just sort of throwing out some of the tones you get and the differences between the different reverb versions. It's pretty minor when you go just between the ones next to each other, because they really do sort of go from one end of the spectrum for reverb to the other. Again, I'm not moving anything. Everything's just sort of staying in the middle. When I was doing my own thing. Yeah, I know I'm not doing anything great. I'm just playing a few chords. I'm just trying to give you an idea. Personally, I really like this reverb pedal. It has a lot of variety if you're willing to play around with it, and it sounds great. I've used it for pretty much every kind of music I've ever played. Used it a lot for heavy metal type stuff. Actually, when you pair this, which one was it? I believe it was actually the Grail Flurb with an atomic phaser, any kind of phaser. It sounds really cool. I pair it with an atomic Motone phaser. Anyway, that's sort of what I was here to give you. Personally, I really like this. I wouldn't own it. I wouldn't have kept it for this long if I didn't. I've had it about 3 years, and yeah, it's a cool pedal to play with, and looks nice, sounds nice, well built, made in the USA. Yeah. Overall, out of 10, I give this thing a solid 8. Thanks, guys.